They only lost by 4. They won 13.
Oh, dude, they were never going to win that game.
Butler scoreless in the first half. Finished.
Man, don't be talking.
13.
Don't yell at me on TV. I'll slap the hell out of you.
But his streak of 20-point games has snapped at 15. But Jimmy Butler and the Bulls do win it 95-91.
13-1 on the road, and you're complaining.
I didn't complain. I'm just saying.
Oh, they ain't play hard
They were
enough.
going through the motions tonight. Okay. Everybody saw that.
Marcus got to step up, though. 5 for 15, they're going to get it done.
Oh, he's got to step up when they go deep in the playoffs. But
13-1, man.
You're right, Kenny. But
a win would have tied Golden State for the best start to a season on the road at 14-0, but they are beaten by Chicago. That's a game Chicago really had to have. They've been struggling.
yeah, they've been struggling. Rondo's coming off the suspension. Morale was kind of down. What do you do when you come back home? Unite, play a good game like this. Rondo had a fabulous game. D-Wade played. Jimmy Butler played. They all play well.
San Antonio, they beat Golden State opening night. They don't play again until, March 11th at San Antonio. 2 more meetings this year. So you like San Antonio over Golden State?
wait, you talking to me or Kenny?
Talking to you.
Talking to you.
Because he knows what I know. I don't even know why you ask him a question.
Well,
it's like asking, "Are you hungry?" Like he's gonna have. You know the answer already.
Yeah.
You know the answer.
Well, sort of.
So we know the answer.
America don't like bullies. You can't. What if I'm sensitive?
You're not sensitive.
Okay. Right. Well, I think the Spurs and the Clippers and the Warriors, no particular order.
Answer the question,
It's going to come down.
Golly,
I think the Spurs are the best team in the Western Conference.
Are they going to beat Golden State, Charles? Yes or no?
Why do you think that?
Because I think they know how to play. I think they got enough athletic guys on the perimeter. It's going to come down to LaMarcus and Powell. Shaq is 100% correct. When you watch the Golden State Warriors, they are great offensively. They got 3 of the best offensive players in the world. But if you don't make them pay in the paint, and last night you saw Blake and DeAndre, they didn't dominate the game down low. It's going to come down to Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge. If those guys can dominate down low, because you're not going to just outscore people after 82 games in the Western Conference Finals. At some point, you're going to have to make some shots, obviously, but you got to play defense and rebound. Those are 2 most important stats.
Why is that
the Spurs are going to win the Western Conference.
Why does that make you chuckle there, Jeff?
Because these guys have been in the finals
the last 2 years.
And last year they won 73 games and get in there, then broke an NBA record. And so I'm not going.
What happened in the finals?
I'm not in the NBA Finals.
Okay.
With the last 2 minutes of the game, which means they could have been back-to-back champions.
Yeah, my aunt had Stone. She'd be my uncle.
Yeah, but
almost.
but if you had those 2 minutes back, you might have a ring. But they have one. I'm not saying they don't have one.
You couldn't just go if she had a mustache, she'd be my uncle.
I know some women got mustaches. I'm from Alabama. Trust me.
As we digress into
I know.
As we digress into his dating in Alabama, the women with mustaches, but as he grew up. I'm never going to discount.
That's when Nair was invented.
Yeah.
Get rid of all the mustaches down in Alabama.
I was not aware of that.
Not aware of that either.
That's a great piece of trivia there.
Not a great way.
That's a new one, Chuck.
Here we go.
That's a new one. San Antonio, Alabama.
Ernie, steer the ship back. Of course.
Hey, you're at the wheel.
I'm at the wheel. But I'm never going to discount the team that has been there.
The toothbrush was invented.
Hey, let him talk.
In Tuscaloosa, all the women with 1 tooth. That's how they came up with the toothbrush.
He doesn't want to hear it.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Look at this guy's walking off.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Seriously, Jack.
See, when
all
you're
the women in Tuscaloosa got 1 tooth. That's how they came up with the toothbrush.
Instead of the teeth brush.
They didn't have teeth brush in Tuscaloosa. They had toothbrush.
Now he's got me joining in.
I think now would be a really good time. Now would be a really
I'll
good
get
time
back to that point.
To hear from Greg Popovich after San Antonio's loss.
Yeah. Like Kevin Durant he's an addition to something that I already know is going to be there. How can you not say that they're the favorite? I understand that you could say they could be beaten this way, but they have to be the favorite, and they have to be.
They don't have to be the favorite. The Cavaliers have to be the favorite. They're
in the Western Conference. They have to be the best team. You keep putting 2 teams over them all the time.
Here's a question, Ask Inside, presented by Metro PCS. Did the Warriors win over the Clippers impress the Chuckster?
Yes, it did, because the Clippers the Warriors knew it was an important game because we talked about it before the show. Everybody who tell you they play hard for 82 games, that's just BS. There are certain games you mark on the schedule, okay, and it's a measuring stick. And for the Clippers to come out and play like dogs last night. Marcellus Wilder, who's a big Clippers fan, says something very interesting, and I 100% agree with him. He says, we beat the Spurs, we beat the Cavaliers. We don't have to beat the Warriors, but we got to let them know they've been in a dogfight. And let me tell you something, they wasn't in no dogfight. They just